4 a.m. It's 22nd of July. And today was, I think, the biggest day in the next 90 days of my journey. And I want to be very transparent and, first of all, hold myself accountable and say that a part of me still is very held back by the old version of myself. And as an example, this is, again, hard for me to say, but yesterday I fell into lust and I watched adult content. And the reason I say this is because genuinely there's two parts of me. And the old part of me that I don't want is the part that's held me back for my whole life, where it's like, you know, pulling me into watching adult content or playing video games or scrolling or sleeping in or whatever. And that other part of me is what pulls me out of it and is like, hey, Chris, get your shit together. We got to do this. We got to make money. We got to do this, and this. And today I woke up and I was just so sick of, having fallen back into lust and watching adult content that I spent 4 or 5 hours of my morning not doing any work and figuring out how can I permanently remove this from my life. I've already removed it off my iPhone a few months ago by coding it into it. And I figured out a way to code it into my MacBook as well. So there's 5 different safeguards in my MacBook right now. There's screen time, there's DNS, there's Chrome policies, there's something coded into the terminal, and some other stuff. But long story short, it would take me so long to undo it, and I don't even remember how I did it, that I'm probably never going to watch adult content on my MacBook ever again. And I genuinely know yesterday is the last time ever that I watch adult content on like my devices. And this is kind of emotional for me to say because I know that's true, and I just can't believe that it took me this long to take action on it. But I know that was the last time yesterday me ever watching adult content. I know, because I felt it in my soul and in my spirit. I'm a very religious man, and after that, what I did is I spent some time. Okay, this is gonna look very bad because I'm on my phone. Let me see if I can actually turn the view here. Okay, this is a very bad example, but I spent a lot of time on my MacBook, by the way, building out a tracker where I can see every single metric for my client. And I'm gonna show you guys this like tomorrow or over the weekend. But essentially, I can see every single number. It's super detailed. And yeah, it looks sick. So essentially, this is gonna be full insight to every single thing. As an example, let me just show this right here. As an example, I don't know if you guys can read that, but the tracker I made, it goes over like, okay, what are my numbers? What is my booking performance? What do I need to hit? Where am I currently at? What ad is performing best? What isn't performing? What stage is this lead at? What are the biggest bottlenecks? And it tells me everything I need to know, right? And on top of that, I have, again, 3 clients now. One of them is somewhat getting results. The other one is not getting results at all, the one in Pittsburgh. But I know we just need more time because we generally figured out what ads are working and what's most likely to work for him as well. And the third guy we're currently onboarding. So today was a very big day. All I did was work today. Seriously, I probably had like 10 hours behind me today. And it's 4 a.m. as well. I stayed up all night working. And I hit the calorie limit. I skipped the gym though because I was waiting for someone to come to my apartment to check the water meter, and they just didn't come. So cool. But yeah, that was today. Today's a very good day, and this week's gonna be even better. But again, like, today was a very big day for me because I genuinely blocked adult content in a way where I'll never watch it again on my devices. And the reason I bring this up is because my whole life I struggled with adult content, and the reason for that is because my biggest weakness is I'm not used to being in discomfort and being in an uncomfortable situation that has resistance. And it's like when I'm in my day-to-day operations in the business and I have something that's like, okay, I don't know how I'm going to figure it out. I'm so stressful. This is so hard. Then there's that part of me that just comes out of nowhere and is like, hey, take some time, go watch adult content. I start getting urges. I start remembering stuff that I watched like a few months ago or weeks ago even. And it just destroys me. And it's something that's held me back for all of my life because I know that if I don't watch it for like, let's say a few weeks or a month, that I feel incredible, that I feel like I'm truly authentic to myself. But then there's those days where I fall back into it and it really just pulls me down. And it's like, this all comes from trauma. And I look at a lot of these people who I started business at the same time as them. And now they're making, there's one guy, he's making 700K a month. And I started before him. And he just got in, he just took relentless action and he crushed it. He's an incredible guy, by the way. But the reason I wasn't able to do that is because I have a lack in character. Because I part of it is like I have so much trauma from someone in my family and the way I grew up as well. And I just never dealt with it, and I never overcame it until recently. I really feel like that's true until recently. And now every single day I'm getting better. This is the biggest I've ever been in my life. I'm like 74 kilograms, 75. I haven't worked this hard in a long, long time, if ever. I'm making so much progress, but I want to kill the old version of myself. I want to be fully aligned with who I am. And I think blocking adult content today and knowing that I'm never going to be able to watch it again on my own devices is just such a blessing, where it's like I feel like a massive change just like let go of me. And I think that now I'm genuinely in the best position to win, where all I have to do is just make the right decisions, which I can because I made some crazy trackers. Yes, so I spent too much time on it. Yeah. But now I have so much information and clarity that I know what levers I need to pull. And listen, if I pull those levers and it doesn't work, then it wasn't going to work for anyone else. But the goal is still the same. 10K a month in 90 days. Will I hit it? I believe I will. But if I don't, that's fine. Because I'm still going to document every single day until I do. And then once I do hit it, we're going to go for 100K a month because I know I can do it. And I think the biggest problem I'm going to have is just killing this old identity, man. This part of me that's like holding me back my whole life. And I feel like I make it so much harder than it has to be. But it is what it is. Oh, and a lead just replied. Fake lead. Cool. I'm going to go dial this lead because he just replied. At 4 a.m., bruv. Neek. In it. I'm going to go dial this lead. See you guys tomorrow. It's going to be a better video. So, peace.